Welcome guys to the round 5 of PRL. This Sunday we have the tier 2 guys racing today on this Temple of Speed, as it may be called. I'm a bit late to the show, so we're gonna have a quick rundown of the field. As you can see, Nico John is fastest by around 2/10, doing a 21.7. And then we got Archie, Rusty, and Taffer being the top 4. Tac Delta P5, Sparkplug P6, Vince P7, Chef P8, Kluka P9, Dutch P10, Chaos Druid P11, Balbaloo P12, Northern Canuck P13, Darkness King P14, Jimmy Pillup P15, and Mopawa has DNF'd. And Disgruntled as well hasn't settled up. So yeah, I mean, per now I wouldn't say the times are like insane. I definitely think some of these guys can go a bit quicker than this. Let's see if there's anyone on the hot lap. Let's watch the Alpine of Chaos Druid. Looks to be on a lap, but I think he may be going for a double lap, and he's 14th down, so he may not be on the fastest lap. Let's see Rusty. Rusty's just started on his hot lap, and he will now go into the second chicane. And the second chicane is actually one of the hardest parts of this track if you don't count Scarry, because you have to like the curbs, and Rusty does that pretty cleanly, to be fair. Let's sit on board with them for a bit here. Take away the UI. To watch the rest of this lap with Rusty now going into this second DRS straight. Kind of a sketchy place to overtake, because you're going to do a Scary and it's kind of hard to go step aside now. Cutting that nicely. Maybe a bit conservative on the throttle, but I mean, better safe than in the wall. So I mean, fair play to Rusty. He keeps it clean, no invalidation I hope. Didn't see if he may have invalidated on the entry, but I think he's fine. Now does that pretty well as well. Is he to the rear in that corner, and he does improve, not bad much, but it's improvement. And Disgruntled, as we were away, has actually improved. He didn't settle up, but now he is in P3, so that's a great lap from Disgruntled. I'm not sure if he is on another lap, but looks, nah, he's 14th down. That is not a lot. Let's watch Tac Delta maybe. He's on the mediums. Let's see. Let's maybe whack up the tire choices here. Yeah, so Tafur is actually on a 122 with the mediums. No, wait, he's not. Maybe he's just in the garage with the mediums on. Yeah, so Tac Delta on the mediums. Didn't see the sector time. Oh, that's a sketchy curb. If you clip that inside curb there, you're almost definitely losing your rear, as you can see on the McLaren of Tac Delta there. So yeah, as I said, the Scary probably the most tricky section of the track, because the curbs and can just send you at any time. It's kind of a coincidence if you get sent or not when you push the limit, but I would say race is more scary than qualifying. Let's see. Oh, Shep and Rusty. Damn, Rusty sets the purple lap. We didn't go on board with Rusty when he set the purple lap. We went on board with him when he set the worst lap. So yeah, bad timing from me. I think Shep is actually doing pretty well. The former admin of this team has done a great job with him and Terrible at the start, and now I think he's stepped a bit back, and yeah, it's nice to see him back on track, and he's doing well so far. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more of him. Yeah, Cowboy just confirming a fact we all knew. Sorry, Cowboy. You are you crash on in the qualifying, and then yeah, no more qualifying for you. You're starting at the back of the grid. And as we speak of qualifying, because we're in the qualifying, Nico John sets a faster lap than Rusty, spicing up the title fight. I think those two are the title contenders, as well as maybe Mopawas? I'm not sure, I'll check. Hold up. Let me just find this standings real fast. Okay. So Nico John, Rusty, and Archigil. Yeah. So Archigil. So yeah, Nico John, Rusty, and Archigil are the top three, and they are the top three in this qualifying as well. So, and Hotboy is P4. Hotboy is not racing today. I think he has been replaced. I think we have a reserve of Dutch 88 reserving for him. So hopefully he does a great job and keeps up the good streak the Mercedes have had. Yeah, both of the Mercedes are away, so both reserves. So Kluka as well is a reserve for Mercedes. He's the one commentating the last stream. I think it was Tier 1 he commentated. So yeah, doing some great work for the PRL community and the PRL live stream. So we thank you for that, Kluka. I think it's Kluka, maybe, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm so bad at like finding the laps. Sparkplug, he's not on the lap. Disgruntled, starting lap, I think. Yeah, looks to be. Yeah, so that chicane as well. This curb's pretty tricky. Now going into, no, I can't. You know, the corner names makes me want to retire. But yeah, going into the second chicane now. Don't hit that curb too much, and he does unfortunately hit that curb too much, and the car kind of jumps in the air, which makes you lose a lot of time because you can easily spin on that curb as well. Into the first Lesmo. That looks like to be invalid. Nope. Well, okay. We move. It looks to be a bit conservative through the Lesmos. Was expecting a bit more speed maybe, but yeah, but he's still 3 tenths up though. Maybe I'm just blind. Going into Ascari. Ooh, that curb is sketchy, man. gotta watch that curb. But I mean, he keeps the car under control. But that curb can really send you into the wall, and then there's no more tire for you. Tires on the grandstand in the background. So yeah, now he's coming across. No, never mind. He just faked me like really hard. 3 tenths up, and you. Why though? Oh, Chaos! Let's go, Alpine, repping the Alpine brand. P3 in qualifying, same as Calcis was. So he is doing as his teammate in Premier. He also qualified P3 and sadly had a bit of a tough race, but yeah, hopefully that doesn't end this way for the Chaos Druid as well. I think Alpine is missing Roman numerals, so that's sad for the team. But yeah, we move. I think Chaos can get us some points to this year. So yeah, he looks to be in lap though. So let's watch Shep. Shep has improved, I think. I think he is on a hot lap. Not sure, but I think he is on a hot lap, and he is equaling his first sector. Ooh, that's a lot of speed into that 6 chicane. Ooh. That could have ended in a wheel off and qualifying over for Shep, but the car kept together. Ferrari, you know, well built and all that stuff. Is there anyone on a hot lap? Darkness? Yeah, Darkness is on a hot lap, and he is up in the first sector. He goes in the second chicane and does that pretty decent, I would say. Now into the first last mode, and then the second last mode. Gotta flick the car in here. Could have maybe took a little bit more of the exit, but I mean, it's clean. He's now, I think he is still up. Chaos retired. Oh, never mind. We're nearing the end. I think we have Darkness, and then we'll watch as the other guys come over the line. Darkness takes a pretty narrow line. Maybe showing, yeah, looks to be going into the pits. Another fake. Oh, Sparkplug has improved, but I think he's going again. Who do we have coming across the line? Looks to be Rusty? Yeah, Rusty's up on his time. Can Rusty beat Nico John? No. He's close behind, but no improvement. That is a McLaren Tech Delta coming across the line. Improves. Then we have I think that was a Atari. We have a Haas. Jimmy pull up going to the pits, and then I think we have Nico John. The leader. Will he improve even more? He's 4/10 up in the second sector. Let's see the I'm not sure what it's called, Curvada or something. Now across the line. Ooh, he absolutely smashes the competition and wins the qualifying by around 4/10. Damn. And Sparkplug improves as well. We got another, I think that's Disgruntled. He's going into the pits. We have Gluka. No, he is done for today. So, we have the grid done and dusted. We have the grid and oh, just my man. Whoa. Not sure what to say to that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we got Nico John P1, Rusty P2, Spark P3, Chaos P4, Archigil P5, and Darkness King P6. That was the only ones getting into the 21s. Then we got Disgruntled Muppet and Space Cowboy. We got Wild Blue, I think, in 9th. Then we got Tac Delta in 10th. We have Cyprian Vince in 11th, Tougher in 12th, Jimmy Pull Up in 13th, Kluka in 14th, Northern Canuck in 15th, 16th is Dutch, and Mopawa with the DNF early, I think, is in P17. So that's the grid for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we're just waiting for the race to go ahead. Yeah, and Chaos Reed in the chat, great qualifying from you, Chaos Reed. He says he's shocked, and I'm not gonna do better than that. I mean, race and qualifying are two different things. So, it can either go very bad for you, or it can go very good for you, or it can go decent. I mean, keeping a P4 is great. I mean, that should be the goal. Like, keeping the position is the goal. Making some positions is a bonus if you're top 3 or 5, and then losing positions is a negative, of course. But Nah, it can't only go downhill from here. Come on, Kerstrud, you gotta have some belief in yourself. Do it for the Alpine legacy. You have no teammate today, so you gotta do it. Do it for the team. Help us in the combined constructors. It's important. We need you. Just do like me and just casually get a podium, you know? Just casually. Nah, that was not casual. That was real sweat. But yeah, if you drive clean, chaos, I'm sure it'll go just fine with you. So yeah, just keep up the good work, and I think it'll go. I think you'll do great. So yeah. Oh, I am hungry, but commentating comes first, or come first. So we gotta go through it, man. So yeah, we're waiting for the guys to ready up when they have used their proper time to find setups and all that stuff. I think we have a dry race. I think we got some weather reports from our trustworthy source of ship, so I think we're fine. No, no surprises in Monza today, but maybe we'll get some other types of surprises. Either way, we're still waiting. They're taking their sweet time, but I mean, it's important to get the setups right and get the strategy right. And yeah, if you drive without a setup here, a default setup, then you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, and also nice to mention that we kinda don't want to see some heroics into turn one. But I mean, if you make the move stick, then it's fine. But if you just ram, then it's not fine. So you gotta be considerate, but you gotta send it. You know, you gotta send it. It's important to send it, but just not harm anyone in the process. Just send it cleanly. That's the thing. Just send it cleanly. So we got the guys on their way. Let's see the tire choice. Oh, that's interesting. We only got 2 medium runners. Weird. I mean, a strategy is a strategy. If you want to start on the softs, then you start on the softs. But I mean, you gotta do some overtaking though, if you're starting on the softs, because you don't have the advantage at the end to be on the softs and then overtake people on old mediums. You gotta do it on the same tire. And that's often the good thing about starting on the mediums, because you can probably have a lot of clean air if you're the first medium runner. So you kind of just do your race and just have clean air all the time, and then you have the softs, and then you can basically just drive faster than everyone and try and overtake. But at the same time, Monza has a lot of DRS trains, so it may be hard to catch up, because everyone is gaining like 5/10 a lap on the DRS. So yeah, you never know. But yeah, looks like the guys are on the straight. Looks to be a bit of a gap between Gaster and Sparkplug, but I think it's fine. It's not that much of a gap, so looks to be good. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the guys to grid up, and yeah, then we can start the. Oh, jeez. Nico John had a bit of a snap on the exit there. Looks a bit spooky, but I think it's fine. The Williams driver, I think, is pretty he's not new to the game. Let's say that, and he is finally getting the wins that he needs to. Oh my god, can we get a better angle, please, guys? Oh my god, don't. There we go. Lights on. Looks to be a bad start for Sparkplug. Chaos really gets away. Well, what? Oh my god! Oh my god! And no one DNF'd. Are you serious? What? What? I mean, jeez. I, I'm not sure what to say to that. That's probably the most hectic start I've ever seen. Guys, like cars going sideways and just. My god. Well, where's out? Out on the gravel. Blue cat retired. Not sure what happened. Looks to be just crashed or something. Let's see if Tactile has any damage. He doesn't. He just drove into the gravel casually, you know. No worries. So yeah, I mean, Toffer is chilling. He's P6 on the mediums, having a laugh at the moment, but because that was whoa. Let's see the penalties. Oh my god! So a lot of guys have penalties. Mo Power has penalty. So Mo Power is going into the pits. Kaiser is going. Everyone's going into the pits. Gotta serve the penalty. And then, yeah, I'm really not sure what happened. I think Nikojan's in the pits. Why though? Okay, yeah. I mean, sure, fair enough. I mean, you can, in theory, go all the way on the mediums, but they're gonna be pretty shit. Or they're gonna just puncture. But you never know. I haven't tried the theory, so I can't like tell you. But he may be a genius. He may just fumble the ball. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. But so, yeah, I mean, Nico Jones on the mediums. He is gonna have a. I mean, to be fair though, let's think of this. Let's think of his. I can't speak. Let's think of it this way. Nico Jones on the mediums. He's probably gonna keep the pace of Rusty and the guys. Maybe be a little bit slow, maybe lose some seconds. But he then can either pit on the softs, or he can just stay out on the mediums, risk the whole bag, or just win by like 30 seconds. No, win by like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, something like that. Because then he's a pit stop ahead and doesn't have to pit. So yeah, kind of depends on how you see it. But I mean, for me, if there's another safety car, then he's fine, and if there's not another safety car, then he's also fine. So I mean, he's chilling. And I think Sparkplug, as I was speaking, is into the pits. Not sure what's happening with the disgruntled. Yeah, but yeah, exciting start to the race. Not really, because safety car is pretty boring. But yeah, Lucas' wheel just didn't feel like working. I have reports from himself, so he just DNF'd. Well, that's a pain. Looks to be a pretty painful race for you, Kluka. Not the best. But we move. Oh. So yeah, the two Alfa Romeos actually is in the lead. And Space Cowboy Shep, as is also known, is in P3. So yeah, he's gained a lot of positions, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he's gained 5 positions. Yeah, and Mopao as well gained 8 positions. Northern Canic has gained 7. 7 positions for Tafur, 6 positions for Tech Delta, and yeah, 4 positions for Darkness. So, and Rusty also gained 1 position. But that's because of Nico John. Nico John's down 5 positions, but it is because he has pit. So, I mean, it would have, to be fair, he has, I mean, now I'm just arguing against myself, but he has done a pretty smart thing, because if there was a kind of not like a big crash, he would have probably ended like last. But because there was a big crash, he then slotted in P6 or P7. So then he didn't lose as much on it. So he's in a pretty good position, actually, when I think about it. So yeah, I mean, the Williams is a good car. I mean, it's decent at best. Alpine is so much better, but you know, the bias is the bias. You gotta respect it. You gotta know it. But yeah. Safety car in this lap. Finally, Jesus. I'm just waffling at this point. Just talking loads of nonsense and all that. But yeah, we're looking. I think we should have an eye on Shep here on the start. I feel like he deserves some screen time, Mr. Space Cowboy. And Rusty, when is he gonna start? Looks to be starting now. No, never mind. Now he's starting, and Cowboy didn't have the greatest of a restart. Now we have Tech Delta right on his tail, going on the inside of Space Cowboy. They're both braking, and Cowboy brakes later. Great defending by the American against the other American. Oh, looks to be some action. Nico John, I think. Oh, that's a Ferrari in the wall. Nico John going on the inside of Taffer on the mediums as well. In now, you see sizing of move on the other AlphaTauri. Not yet. He's staying behind for now, and we have Red Bull on Taffer. That's Mopao. Mopao going in the inside on the Lesbo one. There's a bit of contact, and the AlphaTauri has to go a bit wide, but he gets the move done. Mopao up to P7. Do we have any other battles? Tech Delta and Archigil. They're going side by side into the Ascari chicane. Ascari chicane? Is it a chicane? Maybe it's a chicane. Maybe I'm just dumb. Nico John now, because Tech Delta lost a bit of time. Now Nico John is right on the tail, and also Mopao. Mopao going down the inside of Nico John into Parabolica, as it was called, and going on the inside of both of them. Nico John holding around the outside. has to give the position up, and now Mopower is right on the tail of Attack Delta. Mopower going on the inside, maybe passing in on the straight as well. Mopower is on the flyer at the moment. Mopower is just absolutely ripping, and Attack Delta coming back on in. Attack Delta is gonna break late, not late enough. Mopower keeps position. Mopower is a great overtaking around Monza. He's just smacking the positions down and has gained a lot of positions. 12 positions to be exact. And Cowboy still keeping the position, doing the work of the Ferrari around the Temple of Speed, keeping his distance to the guys in front and keeping his distance to the P3 in the standings. Archie Gill now trying to chase him, but Mopower in the Red Bull is closing in on the AlphaTauri, and I think he is dumping some ERS to maybe get the move done into Parabolica. Or on this next straight, he is absolutely on the back of that AlphaTauri. Kind of hard to stay close in the... oh, that scares through it, and he is in the wall. Please no safety car. Please, I don't want a safety car, man. And either way, Mopower now on the AlphaTauri and on Space Cowboy. Space Cowboy looks to have lost the rear a bit. Now Mopower is coming for Archie Gill, the P3 in the championship. Mopower, are you going to go down the inside? Is he going to break later? Who's still there? Archie Gill breaks better and later than Mopower and is keeping the position for now. That's Jimmy Pull-Up, looks to have had a spin together with Taffer, not sure what happened. We're going back to the action. Nico John close on Tech Delta, and Mopower as well close on Archie Gill, and Archie Gill is close on Space Cowboy. This is a good fight for P3 now, for between the Red Bull, the Ferrari and the AlphaTauri. Both having the rest on Space Cowboy now. They're gonna go side by side into the Scar chicane. No, they're really close into the chicane now. Mopower and damn, Article is following really close to the Ferrari of Space Cowboy. Now Archie is gonna go on the inside of Parabolica. Looks to be Mopower though, going on the inside of Archie. Mopower on the inside. Oh, they're still keeping it. They're still keeping it. Mopower has to give the position, but they are now slipstreaming each other, and they're getting 3 wide on the straights here. They have both the ERS. Mopower now going on the inside of Archie Gill. Their Mopower breaks equal to Archie. They're side by side, clean racing by the guys. And I think Mopower's passed. Mopower has done the pass. Mopower's at the P3 from last on the grid. That's insane. Let's look. Archie Gill is really close on Mopower's tail though. Archie Gill is... No! Mopower's on the gravel! What's happened? No, I think he just lost it on the exit of the second chicane. And that's really a shame for the guy that had such great pace, but I'm sure he'll get it back. I'm sure he'll do some... He'll get the pace back and do some great laps. Now let's watch the Ferrari of Space Cowboy closely following Archie Gill. Archie Gill, I don't think have any DRS on the guys in front, so Space Cowboy may have a shot on the straight coming up now. Space Cowboy takes a pretty wide line into the corner and loses a bit of time on it. He still keeps DRS though. Following Archie Gill now, flacking up that rear wing, getting some extra speed down the big straight in Monza, and is sadly not close enough. Disgruntled. No, what happened? Oh, there's a McLaren. That's Tech Delta. He looks to outbrake himself and is going to lose the position because of that, and Mopower looks to be in the pits. Sadly for him, he will be praying for a safety car, I think, to save his race. But let's see who is the closest bell on track at the moment. We got a yellow flag, looks to be an Alpha Tower in the back. While blue is the closest on track at the moment, right behind Northern Canuck. Does that Lesmo pretty well. Loses a bit on the exit, had great apex speed, but he loses a bit on the exit. Now going into the Scar Chicane, he has the DRS. He's gonna go down the inside on Northern Canuck. We've nudges him into the Scar Chicane, and that is not great driving from the McLaren, forcing the Ferrari off the track, sadly. And also making him lose 2 positions, but I think Vince now is the closest on track. Vince or Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboy's not close enough. Tech Delta and Sparkplug is in the pits. Northern Canuck, I think Vince is the closest at the moment. Or maybe Jimmy pull up. Jimmy. Oh my god. So I think we have, yeah, we have still both the Alfa Romeos in P1, and something has happened to Space Cowboy, I think. Has he lost a wing? He has spun it, and the disgruntled Muppet, I think, survived that crash. I think he is fine. Archkill now on the Darkness. His teammate Rusty has left the pack a bit and is now leading with a significant gap. Archie now going into the straight, and it looks to be a pretty decent pass for Archie Gill. Shouldn't be that hard for him. Going into turn 1, they compete in the braking zone, but Archie Gill is past P3 in the championship, looking for some gains in the points, and now taking up the hunt on Rusty. Only 1.5 seconds ahead. Nico John, let's see. Nico John is 6 seconds behind the leader, so Nico John could either just stay out on the tires, or he could wait and maybe gain some time on the softs as well. So yeah, he should be. Nick Jonas should be in a good position here. He should be able. Oh, Archigil has already closed up the Rusty. Archigil has a lot of pace. Archigil is having no chill on the tires and is absolutely rapid at the moment. Is he gonna have a lunge on Rusty? This lap looks to be a bit far behind. Yeah, he is too far behind to do anything this lap, but he got the ERS barely. Rusty has used a lot of his ERS, but I mean, he's still keeping the position. So, I mean, he's done a pretty good race, and they're both keeping Nico John at distance, which is the best thing to do at the moment, because Nico John is going to be a real threat at the end of the race. Let's see. Archie Gill, I think. Archie Gill, yeah, Archie. What am I talking about? I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit tired, but I'm trying my best here. Archie Gill closely on Rusty now, trying to get close enough to make a move. Not close enough yet, but he is within 5/10 of Rusty. Actually, maybe close enough to go on it into Parabolica or cover the something. Yeah, but yeah, he is close. Rusty is doing his thing, and Rusty's going into the pits. Ooh, that may be a tactical. That may be tactical from Rusty. He is. Just giving Archegil DRS for one lap or one straight, which is a smart thing to do. As soon as they catch up to you, just pit. So now he has 14 laps on those mediums, and they should hold pretty well. They're going actually close to the Haas of, I think it is Jimmy pull up. He is gonna be right in the tail of Jimmy. Going into the second chicane, Mopao was setting the fastest lap, I think. I think it was Mopao. Is Rusty gonna be close enough into the second chicane? Give me a good angle. Not close enough yet, but he is right on the tail of the Haas. He's gonna go down the inside in the Lesmo 1. He's given the space, and he does make the move stick. Great move by there. That's a Ferrari going a bit wide. He looks to be still alive. He is still alive, I think. Jimmy pull up close to Rusty. Is he gonna be close enough to make a move on the next straight? I think his tires are much worse than Rusty's, and I think Rusty will probably sail away. Archegil's in the pits. Let's see where Archegil ends up in favor of Rusty. Does Archegil have more pace? Rusty, is he going to? He's not going to end up ahead of Archegil. Archegil's had a great in-lap, and is ending up ahead of the Alfa Romeo, which is great news for the AlphaTauri, who is now in free air and can just pick up these medium runners before he gets to the main target of Nico John, if he can get that far. Nico John was leading with around 14 seconds, so it's pretty much to catch up, but I mean, it's possible when the tires of Nico John is going to evaporate basically in the last laps if he doesn't pit, and if he does pit, then, which I think is the smartest option, then I think Nico John, then I think Archegil would have a pretty bad, I mean, he would have a pretty hard job to defend from the Williams. But Archegil now attacking actually the Aston Martin of Cyprian Vince. He is close on the back of the Aston Martin, and he will probably try to make the move on this straight. Both have DRS, both on the mediums. Archegil probably the most fresh ones. Down the inside, yeah, looks to be move done for the AlphaTauri. Now catching up to disgruntled teammate of Nico John. Hopefully he's trying his best to hold up the AlphaTauri for his teammate, so that his teammate doesn't need to fight his life out to get this win. Looks to be in the bag from Nico John. Let's see according to leader, because that's the most important thing. So are they gaining though? That's the question, because if they're not gaining, then Nico John should be fine, but they look to be gaining, and they look to be gaining pretty much, and I think Archegil is going to size up the move into the first chicane on this lap, because he is going to be close enough to make the move on the straight now. He is close enough, as I said, and is now going to try and make the move. He is having a lot of overspeed, up to 340 kph, and is easily past the other Williams, and can now take up the hunt in free air of the other Williams, the leader of this race. And yeah, this should be interesting in the closing stages of the race. Let's see if there's any fights at the moment. It looks to be maybe Sparkplug. Has he spun? Or has he pit? I think he spun because you wouldn't be that far behind if you pit. So I think he has unfortunately spun. That's not great news, but we can watch Mr. Rusty on Cyprian. Vince Rusty going down the inside. Ooh, bit of contact, but I think it's fine. Rusty making the move. Stick on the other Williams now, trying to catch up to the Alfa Romeo of Archie Gill. So yeah. So yeah, looking at the chat, I think we have Luke in the chat. Feel bad for everyone that I messed up. Gotta buy a new wheel. Yeah, I think it's fine. Dan Clark, Northern Mechanic running well. Dutch making moves from the bottom of the pack. Can we check in on the middle of the pack? We can indeed. Let's see. Maybe I'm a bit late to the answer on that comment, but yeah, we can check it in the middle of the pack. Not much happening though. Just Dutch, as you said, was making some moves. I'm sorry if I missed some of those, but he is not really close to anyone. The only close fight I see is Cyprian, Vince, and we also have Yuppie in the chat. What's up, Yuppie? Tamber, if you didn't know, is in the chat pulling for the one and only Nico John. Yeah, Nico John is, I mean, he's leading by quite a lot, so Nico John's had a pretty good strategy. He is legend and all. Beach from Casa in Paradise and the Duchess inside Casa top-notch sim racing equipment. Yeah, what more can you want in this life? In this dreadful life, actually. Yeah, Nico John doing what he has to do. The man's got it all, you know, so he's just chilling, looks to be just chilling, completely in control of this race, so yeah, Chaos Red, I kind of feel your pain. Being spun at the start is not the best feeling in the world, so yeah. So whoa, safety car. I'm not following. Yeah, be number one fan. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be glad to her. You're his number one fan. And this has actually kind of messed up Nico John's strategy, though. Wish you could take complete control of me. Okay, let's go. Fuck's sake. Well, yeah, now there's a safety car, so you gotta be careful in the chat. You gotta calm down, man. But I mean, sure. Yeah. So Nicky John, speaking of completely in control of the race, so I mean, he's kind of been messed by the safety car because he he's now not leading with 14 seconds. He's not leading at all. Or what am I saying? He is leading. He is he's just a bit closer to his rivals this time, but he is in the soft tires, and I think the other guys are as well. Yeah, Darkness is actually not on the other tires. He is He is in on the mediums, 4-lap old mediums. I mean, 4-lap old mediums is decent, but I think the softs will pretty much take get you on the in the corners. Yeah, yep. You just take your shower, man. Just gotta calm down, man. Just yeah. You can maybe you're back for when Nico John may be winning this race, or he may be losing this race, or he may be in the wall. You never know. You never know in PRL. You never know in Tier 2. You never know in Monza. You gotta be awake all the time. No time for mistakes. So now we're just waiting for this big red car to just go in to the pits, and I think Darkness is in the pits. Yeah, he looks to be in the pits. Setting on another set of mediums? Sorry, what? Why? Mediums? I mean, looks to be a pretty bad call on tires, because I wouldn't think that was the smartest strategy to go for, because the softs are gonna be pretty good all those 7 laps, maybe 6 laps. So not the best call from the other Alfa Romeo. So yeah, he is gonna be struggling a bit, and Shep is P14. I think yeah, I think he had some trouble early in the race, and I mean he's back in it now though, so just gotta make the best out of it on those 1-lap old mediums, and then you should be fine to race the other guys. We got 2 guys on old mediums. We got Northern Canuck and Jimmy Pull Up. Yeah, so we're gonna have a pretty good fight between the guys up front. So I'm looking forward to that, but we're just waiting for everyone to kind of grid up and the safety car to go in, and for those to get the green lights. But we look to be going another lap, because we aren't, the full grid aren't in the pack yet, so we gotta wait for the guys to close in the safety car, and then we will, I think we'll go this lap coming up now. So yeah, the lap coming now, I think we will have the first or the last race laps, 6 laps or something. A 6-lap shootout, maybe a kind of a 5-lapper. Ooh, Dutch. What has happened with Dutch? He has lost it under safety car. How you do that, I'm not really sure. Darkness in the pits. Yeah, I think the race is pretty much over for Dutch now, unless he's really fortunate and there's another safety car. But as I said, you never know. It's Monza. Yeah. You gotta stay awake at all times. But he's gonna be kind of driving a brick wall. Oh, he's hitting the back of space cable there, I think. So yeah, not the greatest ending for the Mercedes. Both Mercedes having a pretty tough day today. So yeah, hopefully they'll have a better race next weekend. Well, either way, we should be going racing now. I think the safety car's in this lap, because I think Nico John is making some space. he is making some space to the safety car because Nico John is going to do one of his safety car restarts. I have never seen the magic of the safety car restarts of Nico John, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what he has in store. Not driving yet, just keeping it cool, and then I think he's going. Yeah, he's gone, and I think Archie has just had a great restart and is right on the back of him, and Rusty as well has kind of left the rest of the field now. Is he Archie going down the inside? Rusty he looks to have a look on the inside of Archie Gill there. Tech Delta, let's look at the middle of the pack. Tech Delta, I think passed him. I think Tech Delta passed Northern Canuck. Mo Power going around the outside of Northern Canuck. On the inside now. Ooh, Northern Canuck goes a bit deep in that corner and looks to be losing maybe another position. No, Sparkplug stays behind. We've got Jimmy pull up, not close at all. Space Cowboy and Sparkplug on Canuck goes past Space Cowboy on his teammate. Is he gonna make the move into a Scary? Oh, he is. I think that's a team order. Looks to be a pretty easy move for Shep, or maybe Jay. He just realized that he didn't have the pace on the other Ferrari. I think Darkness King is now the next one. Archie Gill also. We'll watch Darkness King. Darkness King. Ooh. It's a bit of contact. Archie Gill really close on Nico John. Rusty seems to be losing the pace a bit. Doesn't look to have the same pace as the two guys up front. So yeah, I mean, his who am I talking about now? Yeah, Rusty is still kind of losing the front back. He isn't inside the second of the DRS, so I think DRS will be enabled the next lap. So then he'll have some issues, but he looks to be fighting to get inside the DRS again. Oh, Mo Power. Gotta have some fighting. Mo Power on the outside. Yeah, makes the move on the straight. Quick move by Mo Power. Has really. Oh, no. Disgruntled has a moment, and Mo Power makes work for him as well. Mo Power just absolutely doing bits from the horrible qualifying he had, and then he just get up to P3, and then he had I think he had a crash. So yeah, now he has some fear. Let's see what the man can do. Darkness on the Ferrari of Northern Canuck. Darkness looks to be ahead of the Ferrari. Do we have any more fights? Zipper and Vents, maybe not close enough. We'll watch the guys up front for the time being. Yeah, so Archie Gill is really close to the Williams of Nico John. Archie Gill now getting some DRS. Did Rusty get DRS? He didn't get DRS, that's crucial. Archie Gill really close on Nico John. Archie Gill, I think, will be looking to make the move. Maybe not smart to make the move on this straight. I mean, on the straight coming up, because if you make the move on the straight on this lap, then you have to defend for the next two laps. So I mean, it's close, so we should probably make the move, and he is making the move, but he may be losing that when he may be losing the position again when Nico John is close enough next lap. So Cyprian Vents on Dutch target looks to be tiring on track on purpose. Not good. Because the car was rolling. Not sure. Not sure if it was a crash. Jimmy pull up, I think. Yeah, not sure what's happening here. Looks to be having some issues. Yeah, we'll not watch that. Mo Power, on the other hand, is really close. He's gonna go down the inside in the Scary, brakes much later, and makes the move. Nico-chan has penalties. What? Nico-chan has 5-second penalties. Is Power? It looks like Rusty's fighting back. Mo Power has lost position again. Rusty fighting brilliantly back and making the move into the parabolic game, but will now be under attack from Mo Power into this straight coming up. Mo Power has the DRS and will probably just fly past. And Nico-chan, not close enough. I think Nico-chan is playing the game. He's going to wait to the last lap and do it on the last straight. So this lap he's going to do it on the straight coming up in the last on the finish straight, or the straight into turn 1. He's gonna do it there because that will be the last chance to overtake, unless into the Scary, but that is a pretty hard place to overtake without a crash. But I mean, Mopower's done it multiple times, so maybe he is just correct. But you know, you never know. Gotta keep focus and not crash, because crashing is not fun for no one. So Nico-chan now going into the last lap of the race behind Archie Gill. I think that 5 seconds is going to be removed from Nico-chan's time, because I think it was like contact no safety car. Nico-chan will now be really close to Archie Gill. Nico-chan has much more ERS than Archie Gill. He's going to be close enough to make the move. Archie Gill will... Why isn't Archie Gill using his ERS? And Nico-chan makes the move. Great move by Nico-chan. Mo Power looks to be close, but I don't think he will be close enough to do anything with the guys up front. Archie really close to the back of the Williams, and Mo Power also, he is really close to getting that DRS. He is not messing around this Red Bull right here. He is trying. Oh, we got it disgruntled, I think, and Cyprian having some issues, and I think Mo Power got DRS as well. Mo Power may have a chance in the parabolic here. If he can get the Scary right, he may have a chance to join the battle. And does he get the Scary right? Doesn't look like it will make much difference though, because Nico-chan will probably come across the line and be the winner of the Monza. He has done the strategy perfectly, got screwed over by a safety car, but he's going to win the Italian Grand Prix on penalties. He will probably get that removed and make the win, but either way Archie Gill will probably come P2, but if it doesn't, Archie Gill is the winner of this race, and Mo Power then gets second and Rusty P3, and then we have Nico-chan then P4, Tac Delta P5, Space Cowboy making comeback going P6, Disgruntled P7, Darkness P8, Sparkbird P9, Cyprian Vince P10, Northern Canuck P11, Jimmy Pull-Up P12, Tafur P13, Dutch Wild Blue, Chaos Druid and Gluka all unfortunately DNA. So I don't so really unfortunate for those guys, but either way it has been a trend. Monza always delivers on both drama, action and overtakes. Tier 2 has delivered again. Uh, yeah, Tier 2 has been delivered again. My name has been Tambor, and I'll see you guys next week. We'll just watch the podium first. Just mind me not being. Just mind me not being smart and saying the outro before the podium celebration. Yeah. We're just gonna watch Great by the guys. We'll just have the grid rundown. As I said it earlier, just gonna go through this for the guys so that they have it on stream. Yeah. So my name has been Tambor, and I'll see you guys next week for the Netherlands.